facing dog, just with some modifications and variations, just so you can see that there are a few different ways that you can do your downward facing dog. So let's come into tabletop pose. Just check our alignment here. Knees are hip width distance apart. Spread the fingers wide here. You want to create an L between the middle fingers and thumb. So the middle fingers are pointed straight towards the front edge of the mat. Press the palms into the floor. Press the finger pads into the floor like you're making fingerprints on the mat here. Now with the arms, you want to roll the upper arms outward. So the inside of the elbow is directly above the wrist here, as opposed to rotating the arms inward and collapsing the shoulder and arms here. So roll the inner elbows forward, and it's this outward spiral and outward rotation with the upper arms. So try to keep that engagement. Curl the toes. Press the hips towards the heels. Now drop the head here as though you were in child's pose. Try to keep the forehead close to the floor, and we begin to straighten the legs into our downward facing dog. Now here you want the heels to hover above the mat. You don't want to take the heels all the way to the floor because you want to have some space to stretch the backs of the legs. So spread the toes wide, sink the heels, lengthen the backs of the knees, and lift the sits bones up and press back here. So strong engagement. This is our strong downward facing dog. And again, that outward spiral and that outward rotation with the upper arms. Now my gaze here is back towards the thighs or the belly button. You want to keep the neck nice and long. So think of one long spine here from crown to tail. And find equal weight distribution between the hands and the feet. Now if you'd like to go a little more organic and the body is healthy, you can start to melt the heart towards the floor. Keep sending the hips back and work towards bringing the crown of the head towards the floor. Again, this is a little more advanced, so be mindful in the alignment here. Just a little more opening. And then kind of reel it back in. Strong pose here. Take a few breaths, very therapeutic, creating space between each vertebrae. Opening up the backs of the legs and our hamstrings. Opening the shoulders and creating a little inversion. Very nice. So if you need to make any modifications, if down dog doesn't work for you in a particular day or in a particular practice, come to your tabletop pose and you can use your cat-cow here. Always an option to downward facing dog. So wishing you much love and light along your path and your journey. From the light in me